Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adele if you are new, and today I'm going to be sharing how I organize my writing in Google Docs. I'm asked this question quite often because I am so organized and I always have outlines and everything, so people want to know how I organize my writing in Google Docs because that is what I use to write. I actually feel like my Google Docs is less organized than some of my other methods and processes, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I'm going to be showing you how I organize my current novel, Project Orion, in my Google Drive. Also, I have not edited anything or moved anything around, so this is going to be a nice candid little look into how I actually do things, and I hope it just offers a little more like honest look at how I organize my Google Docs. So let's take a look. Alright, so here we are. This is my Google Docs. This is what it looks like on a daily basis. I have 6 folders here. I have Bleh, Coming of Age YA Novel, Project Orion, School, Writing, and YouTube, and they all have different things. I put different things in them. I'm only going to be showing you Project Orion today. So in Project Orion I have 4 folders right here. I have characters, early notes, excerpts and notes, and manuscript. And to be honest, early notes and excerpts and notes are kind of the same thing, and I don't really use them that much, and I don't really pay much attention to them anymore. So early notes are some of the early notes, hence the name. It's stuff I don't really look at that often. So here I have character arcs, character backstories, character motives, and these are all, I've split these up into the character folders now, so really I don't even need them. But I just kind of keep them here. Fantasy Whip notes, these are from so long ago, like things that I was planning at the very beginning, and I don't know, just a lot of random stuff. And as you can see, I haven't even edited it since before NaNoWriMo, when I was still plotting this book out. And then rough outline, which is another sort of outlining and plotting type thing. And then I believe this is just a list of settings. Yep, just a list of kind of notes and settings and places in the book so far. So again, a lot of things I don't really use that often or even look at. I don't even know if I've opened this folder in a while. And kind of the same with excerpts and notes. I opened this a lot more when I was actually writing the first draft. So they're really just a lot of revisions and excerpts when I was still kind of figuring out how I wanted it to go. So here, some already used excerpts, and so I've already incorporated these into my first draft. Same with a lot of these, really. This was way back. See, these, like, the titles of things when you're just trying to figure out what you're doing. So here's some more, and I obviously have some, like, notes here to tell myself what to do in the future when I'm going over it. And this was before Nano. This was like chapter 1 at the very beginning when I was trying to figure out, I was taking my time and not really worrying about just getting it done. I really wanted to feel it out and try different things. So here's another excerpt. Again, I'm pretty sure already incorporated. So again, a lot of these are just random excerpts. I don't know what this is. Okay, so just a random example of a line I could use. I don't know, I put it in a whole nother document, but yeah, just random ideas that come to me. Oh, this one is called Yes, and this is an excerpt that is in my first draft, and it's something that I let people read when I'm sharing about my book or something, like family and Gavin and stuff like that. So I don't really care if you guys see this, but it's not the full chapter or the full manuscript. This is just an excerpt that I have shared in the past because I like it, and it's just a good kind of beginning excerpt at the very beginning of my book. And again, just more random notes and excerpts that I've already used and incorporated into my novel. So right here is probably the most organized folder. This is my characters folder, and so I have 7 folders here for the 6 main characters and then the antagonist. And down here I have a page for my minor characters, and I have already talked about this in a previous video. I'll go ahead and link it down below and up above if you want to go check it out, but I talked all about how I kind of organize my minor characters. So we have I put their name and then their age and then like their occupation, and then I put their origin here, and then I put where they were first introduced, like which chapter. And I know some of them I have like when they were first mentioned because they're not directly introduced right then, and then I haven't updated this in a while, but after mentioned I would put when they were actually introduced. So this is how I keep track of my minor characters. I really like it. I think it works well because I have everything in one place and I don't really need a lot of information all the time on like minor secondary characters. So I think this is a good way to keep them organized. So here we have my 6 main characters and my antagonist. So I'm going to start with my main character. All of the characters have, I think there are 4 documents that are the same for all of my characters. So I always have their character arc, their motive, their backstory, and then their character profile. And she has this extra document that I was thinking about filling out, but I never did. And then I have a picture. And I have thought about making a video in the future about like what I use to kind of flesh out my characters and develop my characters, and I always use these 4 documents. So if that's a video that sounds like something you enjoy, comment down below and I can definitely make that. But yeah, they always have these 4 documents. I made them for each character. So like Caius is my antagonist, and he has the backstory, the character profile, the motive, the arc. I don't know why it's untitled. And then this was some like brainstorming, just like a random brain dump I did a while ago for fleshing out my antagonist a little bit more. And then this character sheet that I was thinking about filling out, but I never did. And I don't know why he doesn't have a picture. But yeah, so each character has those 4 documents, and that's what I use to work on my characters and flesh them out and make sure their arc and their motive are, or arcs and motives are good. This is an old picture, don't look at that. But yeah, each character has that. We can kind of go through and look. He only has 3 of them for some reason. But yeah. Also, I just want to show you guys, I have this binder, and this is from a while ago, but I have all of the same character sheets that I was just talking about on there. I have them in here as well, so I have each name of the character on the side, and then they all like have the same sheets. But again, these are from a while ago, and so some of them are outdated, and I like to keep them updated on the computer, so I don't really use this as much anymore. I find that it's a lot easier to edit them on the computer instead of in here, because I could just write on it, but I don't know, I like the accessibility of the computer, I suppose. But I do have this. I was planning on turning this into some sort of like novel Bible or like series Bible, because I am planning on making Project Orion into a trilogy, but I don't really use this as much anymore. I might try to use something else with this, but for now that's what it has. And yeah. Alright, so going back to the main part, the last folder we have is Manuscript, and this is probably the most fun, I guess, in my opinion, because this is where like all the like magic takes place. So here we have, oh hello, got a little comment. I just uploaded a video, I will link that above. It is my 7-step process for developing a story idea, if you want to go check it out. So here I have my chapter word counts, and while I was writing my first draft, I just used this to track my word counts for each chapter, and it was also really handy because I was writing this during NaNoWriMo, and so it was super handy to keep track of word counts during then. And then I have a total down here, and I'm starting revisions this month in about a week, so I'm excited to finally fill out this column. Next we have my scene outline, which again I have done a video about this. If you want to go check it out, I made a video all about how I organize individual scenes into this little scene outline I kind of developed. So yeah, it's super handy, super great. And yeah, so I have done a video about this. I will link it above and down below if you want to go check it out. Just to recap, I have the scenes going down this way, and then I have the what chapter they're in, who's in it, where it takes place, what's going on. I have the goal, conflict, and resolution of each scene, and then I have these word counts, but I don't really use them. But yeah, that is how I organize my scenes. And then here, the last thing we have is my manuscript. This is my first draft manuscript. I'm super proud of it. I'm so excited. I do have this printed and bound, which I'm going to use when I start my revisions. As you can see, it's still loading the pages. It's a very large document. I believe they're about like 300 pages, and they are all double spaced, so that's probably why. Still going. So we're gonna be here for a second. Okay, 290 pages is the length of my first draft. It is double spaced though. So yeah, I'm so excited to start revisions on this. Oh my goodness, I am just so ready to go through this and tear it apart and write a new draft. I'm so excited. Again, if you are new, I'm going to be doing, I make writing vlogs, and so I will be documenting the entire process, so I will link the writing vlogs playlist up above and down below if you want to go check it out. I'm so excited to get into this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just in awe that this is all mine. So that is everything in my Project Orion folder. That is how I organize my current novel. I'll go and show you guys this. So recently I started a new novel while I have been waiting on Project Orion, while that one's been on kind of hiatus while I wait to start revisions. So I did start this like coming of age YA novel, so here I just have like a brain dump for it and the very beginning bones of a scene outline. As you can tell, this is all I have for it. So I'm still figuring it out. I haven't even written a word for this novel. I'm just still in like the planning and plotting stages because I am a huge plotter. And then I guess I can show you the writing folder, even though this does not pertain to any novel that I'm writing. This is just a bunch of random ideas and really random writing stuff from a while. It's just, I don't know, very unorganized. This was the first draft of something I started maybe a little over a year ago, a year and a half ago probably. Yeah. So pretty, I mean, I like it. I haven't done it in a while though, or worked on it in a while. But yeah, this folder is just full of really random writing stuff. So also I have thought about doing a video pretty soon of reading some of my old writing. So if you guys want to see that, comment down below. I've been thinking about going through here, obviously not reading all of them, but so I have some like poems or, you know, brief little excerpts of old novels and like whips that I've been working on. So if you guys want to see that, feel free to comment down below. I think I'm going to do that, so I think it'll be pretty fun. And then the rest don't really pertain to writing or any of my novels, so I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was a nice little look into how I do things and organize my writing. I really love Google Docs. I know a lot of people use like Scrivener or other word processors, but I really like Google Docs. It's free, and I just like the way you can organize things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much wherever you are. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video.